Hey strong people, Beck here, and today I'm going to be giving a little update on my experiences with Hone Health. I've done a few videos on chronicling my experience with TRT treatment, various things I've done over the years. I did a video a few months ago on my initial thoughts of Hone Health and why I was excited to try this product. They sent me the assessment kit. I did it all at home, sent it off, got my results back. It was awesome. I went over in the last video why testosterone replacement therapy is something that I believe in and has helped me get my health back, get everything better, just feel good. Trying, about to turn 37, had a long career in strongman, and just, now not trying to be the strongest person I can be, just trying to feel good and manage everything. I'm not going to get into too much of that today. Just tell you why I really enjoyed Hone Health and why I think it's a great thing to check out. So they sent the assessment kit over. I got it, did all the tests at home, didn't have to go into any sort of doctor, didn't have to go into any lab to do blood work. Sent it off, very easy to use, very pain-free, simple. Anyone could do it. Once they got my results and I got them back, I was able to check them online. It checks all your various hormone levels and different things. And if you've ever went and you have a doctor, especially these days, it's very hard to schedule doctor visits around where I am. People are booked out a ton of time in advance. You have to pay a copay every time you go. This, I just did it, sent it off. It's $45, and then after I got my results back, set up a time with a consultation with an endocrinologist, and they didn't try to sell me on the product at all. They didn't try to sell me on anything. The guy was very knowledgeable. I've talked to many doctors and even endocrinologists over the years, and not everyone is always on the same page. And as far as TRT and this kind of treatment, he could tell from my results the kind of medications I was already on, because I am, and he was very smart about that. He went, "You're doing this, right?" And I went, "Yeah." And there was actually some discrepancies with my results, and he went, that doesn't seem right for what I've already been doing. So they actually sent out another kit just to make sure, to verify this is the baseline. It kind of looked off from where it should be based on what I was taking, and that's the kind of due diligence you're getting. The guy was very smart. We talked not just about all the various kind of, what I should do or shouldn't do. He talked about the various lifestyle changes I should do, the things that impact me, why I want to do this, what it would feel like, what are my goals to get out of this service and what I want. And, he's like, hey, I just told him, I'm like, I don't sleep well. This is something I'm working on. I've had some issues with it even just recently, and that's going to affect things. It's like, okay, well, here's some things. He's just telling me, just person to person, just looking out for my health. This has nothing to do with me signing up for the service. And I was very impressed with that. It wasn't a salesman at all. It wasn't some gimmicky stuff. It was just a legit endocrinologist with, decades of experience that I got to talk to for over 30 minutes about everything and, kind of bounce things off of. And that's not an experience you can get for $45 anywhere else. You can't not do that. That you're not going to get your, your hormones checked, your blood panel done, and be able to have a consultation with an experienced doctor, endocrinologist for $45. I've done this in the past, and the amount of money I spent going to traditional doctors and the time involved, I was able to do this at my home when time is money at home. The first time I tried to do this, I went to 3 different doctors that didn't even want to deal with it. Finally get an endocrinologist. You have to sit in a waiting room for hours. I've sat in a waiting room for hours. It's crazy. And I think between all the copays and everything, it was well over $200 I ended up spending before I even get to a treatment plan. For this, Hone, $45. We talked about increasing, one of my medications. But he said based on everything else, and some other health issues I have, then it might not be a good idea. You know, and we chatted through the whole, you know, the positives and negatives, what it could work. And, you know, he wasn't just trying to, you know, here, I can sell you more stuff. It wasn't like that at all. He was, you know, at first he went, you know, based on some stuff, it looks like, you know, we could probably do this, but didn't have to. And then we went over, you know, maybe we want to retest and make sure that the baseline was right. And it turns out the first results, there were some things that I did personally with my current treatment that affected it, and we retested, and then it looked like, oh, we didn't need to, you know, everything you're doing already is fine. You know, and then from there, I can just go and just sign up straight to get all of my treatment plan through Hone. You know, they included retest, you know, every so often, and it's all automated. It's all within their website. They're emailing you reminders. You set up consultations, and it's just a full-on package, and it's just great. So much easier than trying to go out and find various, you know, doctors, or if you move, it's hard to find another good doctor. And I get to do it all from home. For me, that's a huge benefit, and I was very impressed with the wealth of knowledge with the endocrinologist. And even, you know, it's very important to get your hormones checked as you get older and you're trying to stay healthy and everything. You just need to know whether you end up with a treatment plan or not. I do not think you're going to get a better deal than the assessment kit. You know, be able to get, you know, like I said again, your levels checked, hormone panel done, and to speak with an endocrinologist for $45. That's unbeatable. If you're interested, you can check out a link in the description below. And if you have any comments or critiques or questions for me in the comments, I'm happy to answer them. I'm Kalle Beck. Thanks for watching.